Welcome to the newly renovated Parkside Place. Occupied by a creative beginner interior designer and a loving stay at home dad, this home exudes warmth and style. Their daughter, a dedicated gamer, enjoys her own custom space, making this house a true family retreat. Inside, you'll find a mix of modern furnishings and mismatched treasures, adding a personal touch to each room. Outside is an entertainer's paradise with a serene pool, chic pool house, and cozy movie hangout space.
Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so I am really excited. I know you can't really see it well on the screen over here, but we have grown. Our channel has grown. I've gotten 16 new subscribers, so that is a lot for me. I'm at 80 right now, so that's a pretty large increase for me, and I'm very ecstatic about that. I just wanted to start this video off by saying thank you, and I'm really hoping to move forward and continue fostering a really fun community. And I was actually so excited that I forgot to mute my television in the living room, so if you heard any background on that, I'm sorry, and I'm not going to redo that because the moment's gone. While we're here, I have been streaming on Twitch a bit more recently, so if you want to join me over there, I'd love to have you. And I'm going to go ahead and, just for the sake of the vibes, I'm going to just put on one of the Twitch streams that I've done. So really quickly, I know I need to get into this build, but I have been on Twitch. I did bingo, and whenever the Love Struck pack came out, and I was wanting to get inspiration before I did my own Love Struck house, and I actually came across this restaurant that I really like the vibe of. So I've been streaming my flipping of the restaurant and turning it into a home, which has been really fun and challenging in its own ways. And you can see, if you join me on those streams, why it takes me so long to finish my builds, because I've done 4 streams on it now. I've not posted the latest one, and I still have quite a ways to go. So you'll get to see how my maximalism shines through in those videos and my indecisiveness. But anyways, getting into this build, here we go. So this is actually a reno, and we have this house Parkside Place up here, and I wanted to show you kind of the before. It's in San Sequoia. It's 30 by 20 lot, and it's a really nice, actually I think what I would say is one of my favorite base game houses, that came with the game anyway. I think it works really well with what it is. It's a good starting point. So this is what we're working with from the outside. I love kind of the vibes here with the wood paneling, but also this type of paneling with the green. It kind of gives me eco vibes, which I really like. I've done a lot of eco style builds, and so I would say that's definitely one of my favorite types of builds to do. But I think this is one of the better kind of base game homes that the game comes with, and it looks a little more complete compared to others, and it even comes with like a little nursery space and things like that. So really cute house. And I just wanted to kind of give you the before, that way you could get an idea of the changes that I made, because it's pretty drastic. It is pretty drastic. Okay, so here we are. You can I didn't I didn't even notice that I was covering it up, so you can't really see where the lot is, but if you know, you know. There it is. So just up in this corner right behind my lovely face. Y'all know I love landscaping, so I do all sorts of landscaping all the time. But this is the outside of the house. So also, if you have been around my channel long enough to see some of the other renos I've done, I like to try my best to stay to the style of the original home. So I always like to incorporate some elements from the original house whenever I do a renovation. I don't like to just completely change everything, because I feel like then you're just basically doing a build. So whenever I use the word renovation, I try to hold true to it being a renovation. And so you'll see that I kept some of the wood and I kept the green paneling, so those two things stayed exactly the same. I changed where it was on the house, and I added some stone accents because I thought it kind of matched the vibes of the house. But this is what we're looking at from the outside. I put a lot of purples and reds. I thought that kind of blended well. I don't know why, that was just the vibe that I was feeling whenever I was putting a lot of this landscaping and stuff down. You have a really nice open porch over here, and I kind of expanded it and added this table over here where you can sit, have some tea, and just relax. So I thought that was kind of a nice vibe, and I love this paneled wall that I included over here. And you just get a nice breeze, some fresh air coming through, and this was kind of just like a nice fun area to put like bird baths and the sundial and other types of things with this fountain with overgrown plants. I just really wanted to fill the space with tons and tons and tons of plants, and I was kind of going for like a statue garden type thing. So that's why I put this statue over here, and I have this fountain with the plants there. So that was just kind of the vibes I was going for. I don't want to show you the backyard yet, but as you can see, we have some really cool built-in things over there. I put these massive windows on the corner here to let a lot of natural light come into the living space. I added this like nice little pond feature, and obviously used the fireflies, put some fish, things like that, filled this space up with a ton of plants and flowers. I added a nice walkway around it, and there's a tree here that's not showing up, but nice big tree, tons of flowers. I added a pull space over here with some of the lanterns kind of giving that illusion of them hanging from the tree is what I was going for here with why those are there. But a nice pull area, built-in kitchen space. So I hope you can see why it takes me forever to do my builds, because I try to get as creative as I can. So I even have this like custom rock wall where you basically took the layers stacked on top of each other. So you can like actually see here the lines as they go down, just alt placing the rocks. So I thought that lent for like a really cool built-in area. And then at nighttime, you can kind of see the vibes in this area, which I think is really, really pretty and really cool. I would love for this to be my actual house. I love this house. I have a nice little like pool house, not a guest house. It actually is a pool house type of vibe. So I kept with that wall that I used on the front porch over here to let some natural light in, and also just some nice flow of air that's constantly coming in here. But I thought this would be like a fun little hangout space to have off of the pool area. So you have like a mini, like kind of like a kitchenette here with a fridge, and you can, you know, host people. You have a bar right here. I don't think this would be necessarily usable because they're just shelves sized up. But you get the gist of the vibes here. I really, really love this. Put some nice landscaping all around. And so really nice area to just host, have a party, hang out, have some fun. I'm going to turn the sun back on. And once we get back here, a nice little picnic area, you know, flower arranging table, just some nice hobby things to do out here. I have a chess table, lots and lots of plants hanging up against the wall, everything, these custom trellises that I put over in this area I thought matched kind of this object that we get from Eco Lifestyle. And from this view, you can like see I have, well, it looks a little weird with the ceiling not there, but you can see the custom ceiling that I put up at the top here with the paneling. I think is really, really pretty and really cool. I definitely didn't ever look at it with the tab, so it's kind of nice to see like, man, that actually does look really cool. I put these plants up here above the door to kind of fill the space in because I used some high wall height, and it's kind of hard sometimes to fill the space because it looks so awkward sometimes to have it be so high and not have anything there, but I didn't want to put windows there. I thought about it, but on the inside I have some stuff hanging on the wall there, which is why I didn't do that. But then I kind of put this nice custom tile. So you might be thinking, that's not custom tile. Well, it kind of is because it's not the same swatch. So you can see that this color here goes with this color tile for the leaf. And so it's actually two different swatches that I stacked together because I like the stone color here, but I wanted the green, which matched the house better there. So those are little things that I think people maybe would overlook or not see. But I did also sneakily, I don't know if that's a word or not, blend in this kind of extra flowery grass. Oh, it's because I added the tile there. I was like, why is there a gap there? Oh, I accidentally deleted the umbrella too. I didn't realize that. That's funny. Beautiful flowers, custom walkway to a very cool, in my opinion, cool, fun hangout space with a TV. You have board games out here, like drink trays, just wanting to incorporate like a really cool, fun aesthetic vibe hangout space to have some friends over, watch football, sports, do a cookout. You know, you can come over here, you can go over there to swim, you can come over here to watch TV, be outside, enjoy time outside, and just kind of put this custom gate, not, well, it's not a custom gate, but put a gate over here to get to it. One thing that you might notice is I put these plants stacked up behind this area, and that was for the vibes through the paneling here. So you have this panel space for the TV, kind of like a built-in space, and I wanted the plants to be visible through the panel, so it kind of gives this illusion of like a grassy, leafy wall. I think it looks really cool with the paneling here too, though. So I just really love this outdoor space. This is probably one of my favorite kind of like entertainment outdoor spaces. Well, other than Casa de Calavera, that one, if I hope I said that right, that one has a really nice outdoor space too. We're gonna zoom right into this beautiful front door, and you come into this space, and I am in love with the color scheme of this space. I was trying to channel like a very boho type style, and I kept some of the original furniture. Like if I remember correctly, I think that dining table, like this dining set, was in the house, the old house, but I tried to keep some of the vibes of the furniture from the old house as well. So I want to start over here. I had this kind of weird shaped space, and I was like, this would be perfect for like a library nook area or a desk, and so I kind of wanted to incorporate both. I put this desk in over here, really cute pattern with the greens. I love this color scheme so much. But put some bookcases over here, a beautiful view through the windows, and then you have this fancy TV, and I just fit the vibes. I was going for really light earthy colors with the greens and like the orangey red colors, and I wanted red to be more of an accent in this space. And over here, I wanted this to kind of be like just a fun plant hangout space. I created a lot of hangout areas in this house. That was kind of the vibe. It's a big enough house to host a lot of people. And so I thought it was really cool to do like a little plant corner, and I put a little dog bed or cat bed over here for your animal to kind of enjoy getting some sunbathing in and things like that, 'cause it just kind of matched the vibes. And one thing I did over here too was, for the first time, I think this is the first time I had like a laundry space. My nose is really itchy, so I might have to get rid of the, yeah, it looks funny like that though. There we go, that's a little bit better. And you can see the vibes of the laundry closet. So I did have some fun kind of playing with those items because I hadn't gotten to play around with those as much, but I thought it was a vibe to put these types of doors with it. I think these are island living. Yeah, island living. And they just kind of fit the vibes really well. And then over here is a bathroom. So let me show you a big reveal. It's super dramatic. It's a bathroom, you know. So really nice bathroom space. I had a lot of fun with the tile in here, and I thought the tile was basically like the color scheme of the house for the most part. I did like a little shelf above the shower by the window because I thought that was kind of a cute vibe to put some plants up there. And then you just have some, you know, towels and storage over here with the vanity. So really simple bathroom. And then to, you know, always one of my favorite parts of the houses that I build, the kitchen. So this was a really fun kitchen to do because of the crazy tile that I decided to use, and I really leaned into the color scheme. Sorry I keep like itching my nose. It's just really itchy today, or for right now. I don't know why. We have cabinets from Home Chef Hustle that really match this tile quite well, and it's from For Rent. So the flooring's from For Rent, but then the cabinets are Home Chef Hustle. And I just thought it matched too well to not, you know, combine these color schemes. If you know me, I like to do bitonal cabinets in my kitchens, or even sometimes tritonal. This house, I actually have 3 different colors in the kitchen, with red appliances, yellow and green cabinets. So it's kind of a fun vibe with the new tile from the Love Struck expansion pack. But I thought it was a really unique shape as well. So that's one reason I love this kitchen too. It's a little more unique, and it's on a platform. I say in all my videos, I feel like I love using platforms. So you'll almost always see at least one small platform of some sort somewhere in my build. But anyways, beautiful kitchen. I love cluttering kitchens. I think it's a really nice space, and just nice wall decal. And we're gonna go into the master. So I'm really excited about this house. I forgot how much I love this house until I'm touring it right now. But oh my gosh, I cannot get my fingers to do what I want them to do. I am very sorry. I'm a professional. I'm a professional, believe it or not. So this is the master bedroom. I actually did a nice kind of built-in space as you enter. You have a nice little bookshelf here, like a library nook, if you wanted to say that, a book nook. And you can sit right here, enjoy reading a little bit, get some sunlight. And I played on the pink in the bedroom, which is something I hadn't done yet in a build with the pink furniture. So I kind of leaned into that, and I was going for like modern kind of vibes. So I used a lot of the like modern Lux and Dream Home Decorator and decor to the max, but I used a lot of those in this build. And one thing I did that you can see is that I made custom lamps. So I thought this was kind of cool to take this vase and to put it on top of that. And it even shows the gold right here, but I think it fits the shape pretty well. So it's kind of a cool vibe, in my opinion, to do that. And then, oh, and I put this like beautiful archway, which you get from the courtyard oasis. I don't know. I swear this game does some of the weirdest things. So it might have been uploaded with that column down like that. I found out the other day too during my stream, some of the items got deleted. So I'm going to fix that before I show you the teen's bedroom, because I forgot that I hadn't fixed that yet. I was kind of thinking this person was an interior designer, so that's why I like have this draft with style designer desk, and then I put this mood board above it. I actually built a walk-in closet. So I had not done this in any of my builds yet, and it's a pretty large closet. But I cluttered it up quite a bit, so I love the vibes of this. You have a nice full-length mirror right there, a laundry hamper, a little poof ottoman to sit on. Instead of a doorway, I put these like kind of curtain-y type tassels that you walk through to get to the master bathroom. And this bathroom space was a lot of fun to do. I hadn't used this tile before, but I love this tile, and I think it works really well. I like this shade of like bluish green on the wall. I don't like touring small spaces because it's hard to see all the items. They kind of disappear very easily, but that's the vibe of the bathroom. I did a lot of gold accents in there. I wanted to carry the blue from the bedroom over here into the bathroom some, and just the pink accents with the red as well was kind of a vibe. Okay, so I just very quickly kind of fixed, I don't remember what items were in some of the shelves that I had put in this room, but this is still, despite that, one of my favorite bedrooms I have ever done, especially for like a child. So I was picturing that this teenager was like a streamer. So really cool, fun, kind of messy desk area with the streaming computer. You have a big speaker and just lots of fun gaming type clutter and the CDs. You have board games. Like all of this was gone. So I kind of just grabbed a few items that kind of worked well. I forgot to change this though, so I don't know if I want to change the color of this. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, let's do that. It matches pretty well, so even if that's not what I had there, maybe it is. It'd be funny if I put the exact same stuff and just didn't remember that's what I had. But I really wanted to go for this like fun kind of hangout space. And what's funny is in this house that I'm working on right now, I did a similar type thing where I added a hangout space. Oh, I didn't realize I had the same item there. Okay, well, maybe that won't work. I'll fix it later. But you have some nice clutter right here and a beanbag chair type thing. And I just thought this was a really fun vibe. You have the neon lights and fun LEDs and stuff. You have the fairy lights up here above with the bed, lots of posters. And so, I don't know. I thought this was a really cool bedroom. I would have loved to have a bedroom like this if I was a kid. And I didn't like how I had to cover the window with the wardrobe. But I was like, this wardrobe matches the vibes in here so well. I'm putting a wardrobe in here. So that's kind of what my thought process was on that. So I put curtains that kind of covered up the window. But when I was a kid, I didn't really like to have the blinds open or anything. So, you know, I think a lot of kids relate to that. And I think even a lot of adults relate to not having the sun come into their bedroom necessarily. But I thought this was a really fun, cool space. Okay, so I changed some things up. I put this right here on top of the fridge and kept the item I had up here. So nothing like, you know, trying to change things on the spot to figure out how to make it work. But I hate that The Sims does that. Does that ever happen to you? Do you ever have a build and you reload the game eventually and then there are just items missing that you know you put, and then it's just frustrating when you don't remember what you had, but you really loved what you had and you know you loved what you had? Yeah, it's really frustrating feeling. So I feel a little defeated from that. But that is the build. And so I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think of this build and whether or not you liked it. I used a lot of new things and did a lot of new things in this build that I normally don't. And so I challenged myself in a lot of fun new ways with this build, and that's why it took me forever to do. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you have any ideas for, you know, any builds you'd like to see me do, or if you'd like to see me do any other renovations, put them down in the comments below. I'd love to see what you want to see. Okay, so brief intermission here. It's the next day. I actually forgot to go over the hidden item like I do in all my videos, and I realized when I was streaming on Twitch last night, I was like, oh man, I didn't actually do that, so I got to record again today. But I wanted to go over the fact that I hid a gnome in this house. And I know I'm kind of blocking some of it, but the name may or may not be a hint as to where I hid it. I'm not going to say which gnome it is, though. So normally I'll show you the actual object that I hid. And in this case, I'm not going to do that because the name of the object is a hint to where I hid it. So just know that you're looking for a gnome in this house, in this lot, okay? So let's get back to the previous day me. See ya. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you want to follow me on Twitch or, subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'd love to have you be a part of it. But no pressure, of course. And I have some more exciting builds to show you forthcoming. So I hope you stick around to see them. And if you want to see another renovation that I did one from Mount Komarebi, and I'll link that down below for you to check out. Okay, bye.
So I meant to say it more explicitly in the video, but one thing that looks interesting that you might not notice is that the house itself didn't change too much. I extended some of the walls. It was just I changed the roof pieces, which made it look so different. But yeah, I thought it was interesting how different it looks from just a really small change like that.